Welcome back, everyone. Today, Nicole and I are dining at the brand new Blue Dragon Pan-Asian restaurant that has just opened here at Epic Universe. Now, we are in the middle of doing another video, but we are taking some time out of our day to come over here to try out this new restaurant, give you guys a full detailed review, because this is one of the two sit-down restaurants in Epic Universe. The other one being Atlantic, which we will be trying at a later date, but today it is all about Blue Dragon. Here's kind of a quick look at the menu. We'll show you a little bit more in depth when we get inside. We are going to go ahead and check in, and thankfully there are a lot of reservations available for it right now. I don't know how many people know that it is officially open because it was closed for a little while, but I do like the aesthetic out here. It's very cool. It's also right next to the Helios here, but also you cannot get into the restaurant from the Helios. You do have to come outside. It is not attached indoor anywhere. Righty, here we go. What I really liked, and we saw this before, I'll show you as we walk in, it kind of reminds you of like, I don't know, like Tokyo streets or something. The design's up there. Let's head in. Oh, I like out here even. You have like the umbrella design. Let's see. Oh, wow. What an entrance. It's beautiful in here.
Yeah, it's huge.
We are seated, and I just want to point out how beautiful it is in here. Also, great AC, by the way. And we are now over kind of in this corner. You can see like two blue dragons over there. I love just like this like temple look here with the trees. Also, I'm trying to grow a bonsai tree, and it will not grow. So I'm trying, we'll see. Oh yeah, it looks amazing in here. Let's take a look at the menu. Here's a quick look at the menu for you. We got a few different options here. I also like that you can get some different teapots down here, which is pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything on the back side. Looks like we have some drinks back here. Cocktails, sake, mocktails, love that. We'll have to try one of those here. Wine and a few different things. All right, here we go. I just wanted to point out really quick what we're ordering. So we are doing these here, the pot stickers, and then we also are doing this down here, the orange chicken. Now we were looking at the Dan Dan noodles. I do have a friend that works here, and he did say that the spices are hot here. And we're like, do we want to eat something super hot when it is hot outside? Yeah, probably it'd be okay, but also sometimes Nicole can be a little rough with spices, so we went with the safer route of the orange chicken. Plus, I think orange chicken is such like a easy, classic thing to pick up if you don't know what you want. It's like orange chicken. I feel like a lot of people could do that. So we're doing the Snowflake pot stickers, orange chicken, and then on the back side, we are doing, where's it at? The Golden Dragon mocktail. So we have three things coming for you guys. Hopefully we'll be able to give you guys a decent review, and we'll let you guys know what we think. Our Golden Dragon has arrived. Now this has lime juice, pineapple juice, cream of coconut, turmeric syrup, jalapeno essence, and ground ginger for $11. We're gonna try out this drink. We actually just got our orange chicken to the table. They do tell you that things don't come out all at the same time, just when it's ready. So it's like always fresh that comes out, nothing's waiting around, which I do appreciate. We're gonna try this out. I think this is a paper straw though. Whoa. Okay. He said it's like sweet with like a little bit of like heat punch at the end. And it is, they love their spices here. So it's like, it's kind of this like really like pineapple-y, sweet, citrusy drink. But then you have like a burn on the back of your throat from like, I think it's like a jalapeno or something, or yeah, but that's really good. The flavor is really, really good on it, but yeah, there's like a burn on the back of your throat that's unique, but very flavorful. Go ahead and try that out. Let me know.
So it's like I held it in my mouth for a second, and it's not spicy until you swallow, and then you get like a little bit of a spice, but it's very good. I'm surprised. Like, you smell it and you get like a strong whiff of the ginger, and I don't totally love ginger, but it's so sweet with like a little pop of like that jalapeno. It's very good. I'm completely surprised right now that I like this.
So I don't know if like there was a certain amount of spice, but what I had was like super spicy. She wasn't getting too much spice, and I tried it again, and it's not as spicy. So I wonder if there's like a layer or something, because we didn't totally stir it too aggressively. But yeah, there was a lot more punch right away. It still has like that like gingery kind of like slight jalapeno flavor, or like spice on the back of your throat, but not like it was when I first drank it. I was like, whoa. But yeah, very, very good drink, by the way. Now this is the crispy orange chicken, which has crispy chicken, blood orange sweet and sour sauce, snow peas, and white rice. We also have the Snowflake pot stickers, which is a lacy crust pork pot sticker and dragon sauce. Pretty straightforward. This is pretty fancy. You like break it off here, and then you like, I don't know, you get that crispy edge. Did you dunk it?
Or no? I don't know.
I was gonna say, yeah, dip it. Try the whole thing.
Wow, how spicy is that? Those are pretty good pot stickers. Definitely fresh. The crisp is nice on them. Like sometimes they're a little like soggy. So the crunchy crust is nice, and the sauce is good too.
I'm gonna try this out here. It's good. The sauce has a little bit of a kick though.
Yeah.
It says it's a dragon sauce, but it's not really listed as like hot. So if this isn't listed as hot on the menu,
Then what is
I was gonna say then the hot stuff is probably very hot. That's very good. A lot of flavor in there. I think the sauce has a ton of flavor too. I feel like pot stickers are always kind of basic in their own way because it's like, you know, this like doughy pot sticker, and then it's kind of what's in the filling and how well they're cooked. I like the crunchiness from like the top there. So these are very good. Again, beware that dragon sauce, it's no joke. There's definitely heat there. That's crazy. Let's hope the orange chicken isn't too hot because yeah, that definitely has a kick. It's not the craziest kick. There are things on the menu, by the way, that say like, it says like numbing Szechuan, and they basically said that means like it lingers. So like if you don't like lingering heat, then maybe you gotta avoid those. So, all right, try these out. Orange chicken, again, maybe a safe bet.
That's good. I feel like the chicken quality is nice. It's not like, I mean, maybe I'm thinking like a Panda Express chicken in my head, so it's not chewy like that. And the blood orange sauce, it's different, but it's nice. It's not as like sugary. There's like a different kind of sweetness to it, but it's not like a fake sugary sweet, which I think is refreshing for orange chicken. Because sometimes orange chicken just feels so like heavy because it's so sugary and sweet. So I think this is like a nice, unique take on it.
And yeah, he did mention that it was a different style of orange chicken because he said it was like the blood orange. So it is a good flavor, a little bit of sweetness in there. It's a different type of orange chicken, just like Nicole was saying. I think it needs more of like the sauce there. So I think I would ask almost like for like a dipping sauce or something, because I'm not getting a ton of the orange chicken flavor on it. I think it's a good flavor. I just think like I need it like smothered or something. You know, I want it like dripping with sauce. It's kind of like cooked on there a little bit, which is nice in its own sort of way. But I would say like for me, I would prefer like just like dripping, like coated. That's how I like my orange chicken. But the chicken quality is super good. It's like, you know, feels like, you know, a nice tender piece of chicken, like literal like tenderloins that you might buy at the store. So I like that it's like good. Sometimes, you know, you go to these like Chinese restaurants or whatever, and you end up getting like any sort of chicken dish, and it's just weird consistency. And the second you bite into it, you know, you have one of those weird pieces, and you're like, I'm done eating, because it just like, it like crunches, or it's like weird, the texture's goofy, and it's like, oh, it just like turns you off from the whole dish. So these are nice because it's like, it feels like real legit chicken that you're eating. You can even just like see it in the chicken. So I really do appreciate that. Again, my thought would be, the only improvement would be like just have it dripping with sauce. That's what I would say. So we did ask for an extra like side of the sauce to kind of like dip it in. So that's actually really nice. So if you guys do get this, feel free to pick that up. Also, I have been hearing multiple tables getting the orange chicken. So I know it's a very common dish. It's another reason why we wanted to test this out for you. But I think a lot of people are gonna be getting this. So after I put the sauce on the chicken, definitely increases the flavor. I'm getting a lot more of that citrusy orange flavor. I just took it and kind of just like dumped/drizzled it over it. Much more potent. I would highly recommend, if you guys have that same issue when you guys get them, just ask for a side of the sauce and just drizzle on there. You could just do it when you order it even too, just like, hey, orange chicken, and I'll take a side of like the orange chicken sauce. It just kind of brings out that punch that you expect with orange chicken, because again, orange chicken is a very citrusy kind of flavor. It's definitely something I think that it needs to be, again, more soaked so you get that flavor inside of there. Much better now. Really like that. Again, both these dishes, very good. This drink was a huge hit for me. Another thing I want to point out as we are waiting for our dessert here is that, again, a lot of people picked up that orange chicken, and I think every single table has asked for extra sauce. So I do think it is something that they need to address. So I guess if Universal, if you guys are watching this for whatever reason, yeah, I would say add a little bit more sauce to the orange chicken dish that you guys have here, because everybody is asking for extra sauce. So maybe like after it's cooked, just like sprinkle a good amount on top, and I think it really pulled out the flavor. You couldn't get that citrusiness like I was mentioning earlier after we put the sauce on. Definitely got it. But like I said, there's a number of people around us that all got orange chicken, and all of them have asked for the extra sauce, and now it's a lot better. So keep that in mind. It is something that I definitely would just probably ask for if you guys are picking up this dish. Just ask for the extra sauce on the side, like I was mentioning. Try that out. This looks good. Smells pretty good too. So I feel like it's gonna be kind of like a banana-y with like, I don't know, cinnamon, I guess. Yeah.
And it's very caramely, but I don't know what miso feels like on dessert. I don't really know what flavors I'm getting here, and I think I'm getting the miso flavor. It's like I almost want to say cinnamon, but like it's not cinnamon. But then it's almost like reminiscent of the banana pudding we did the other day. But I think this like cream they have in between is similar to like the cream they had. And the wonton kind of reminds me of like cornflakes. So I don't know what flavor I'm getting, and it's not bad, but it's not a sweet treat that I would typically go for. So I think I need like another bite or two to really like figure out what I'm tasting.
Oh, I really like that. Yeah, that's really good. It's like there's a sweetness in there. You're right, I don't really know the flavor, but it's almost like maybe a little caramely, a little cinnamony. It's just, oh, that's really good. And then like the banana like almost comes in at the end, even though it's like part of it. I really like this. I'm not a huge banana dessert person in general, but I will say like I would 100% get this again. I like fried ice cream. If you ever go to like a Mexican restaurant, I love fried ice cream. And it's kind of like, it's not like that, but it kind of gives me that same feel where it's like you have like a softer ice creamy or banana, in this case, inside or like in between. And then you get that crunch from the wonton, but you get like the sweetness. This is probably my favorite thing I've had at this restaurant. This is super good. Alrighty, we are all finished up. Let's head out, give our final review on the Blue Dragon here. And then we're gonna continue on riding rides, getting our other videos done, and enjoying a 100-degree real field day here in Central Florida. Well, we are out here in the courtyard to do our final review of the Blue Dragon Pan-Asian restaurant here in Celestial Park. Now, this is one of the two, I think I said earlier, sit down. Most of the restaurants here inside of Epic Universe, you sit down, but this is one of the two full service sit down restaurants, the other one again being Atlantic. So this is just the review here for Blue Dragon. I would love to sit out here, by the way. I think this is awesome. I think in the nighttime, this would be like the perfect spot to come hang out. Just to give you an idea, we did spend about an hour and a half inside. Our reservation was at 1:45. It is like 3:30 right now, so yeah, I mean, we spent quite a while inside. I know some people were saying over at Atlantic, they were only in there for about an hour, so I do feel like we lasted a little too long in here. I feel like for a theme park, you kind of want to get in and out in right around an hour, just because, again, you don't have too many hours at the park for the day. But I do know other people around us were getting out, like, they came in after us and left before us. So I think maybe just because we were like recording content, maybe they thought we were trying to like do a little bit more. Our bill total was $62 after AP discount, and that includes 2 entrees, a mocktail, which was like $11, which I do feel like is a little expensive for a mocktail, especially that size, but it was really good. And then the dessert, so again, like 4 items for about $62 after AP discount. I thought it was really good food in general. I think the dessert was probably my favorite, and then the drink would have been my second favorite, weirdly enough. I think those two were just like super, super good. And then when it came to the actual entrees themselves, I think the orange chicken, it just needed, again, a little bit more sauce, which a lot of people I feel like we're talking about, just because they ended up getting the extra sauce with it. It's like, yeah, I do think a lot of people wanted that extra sauce with it. I think just a lot of people are used to having like really coated orange chicken. Theirs isn't super coated, and that's just kind of how it was. Again, flavor on it was still really good, and it is like a blood orange again, so it is a little bit of a different type of orange chicken flavor. You do get that citrusiness from it after all. And then the pot stickers I thought were really good as well. Those were fine as they were, but just keep in mind that dragon sauce, it's hot. It's named dragon, I guess, for a reason. So I would say that's kind of my 2 cents on the entire experience here. I thought it was really good. I am excited to try Atlantic. I think Atlantic is going to be more of my cuisine that I'm looking for, to be honest with you. I like more of kind of like that surf and turf style, I think, you know, specifically like steaks and stuff, if I can pick that up over there. We don't typically do Asian food too often, and so I think like that's another thing. Like I feel like the last time we've had Chinese was probably at least 6 months ago at this point, which is kind of crazy, but yeah, we just don't get it too often. So it's not our top cuisine, but I did actually think it was really good, and I definitely can recommend. We need Nicole's final thoughts on Blue Dragon. Also, final thoughts on like the dessert, because I feel like you had a little bit more, and maybe you kind of were saying that you wanted to try a little bit more of it too.
Okay. I still think that like I don't know what the flavor of the dessert totally was. I would definitely say like a banana cream caramel, but like salty. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I feel like maybe they should have like good banana desserts here. I loved the banana pudding from Oak and Star Tavern. So maybe the banana desserts at this park are just really up my alley. But unlike Dylan, I really do like banana flavored desserts. So I think I judged it a little like harshly at first, but I liked it. As Dylan mentioned, we don't get Chinese food often. It's just like, it always upsets my stomach, and I never want it. So I was a little hesitant to come here because I'm like, oh, I don't want to get sick at the park. But overall, it was really good. I would recommend the pot stickers, absolutely. I think the orange chicken was good, but I'm also not like an orange chicken lover. I want to try the beef and broccoli. So if we came back, that's what I would definitely do. But the food was really good. The drink was good, and I was pleasantly surprised with this experience, going in with a little bit of hesitation because I'm not the biggest like Asian food lover. So I would recommend it.
And there you go. There is your review of the Blue Dragon. And again, yeah, like she said, and I already mentioned it, we don't typically do Asian, so like this was actually very good food. It's just not our typical cuisine. I'm glad we did it, and I definitely would come back 100%. I also really like the bar over here. I thought that was a lot of fun. I think this is gonna be a real big hit. And again, I wanna try more dishes. I wanna try more of the spicy noodle dishes. I don't know, I just think that that's gonna be something that I gotta kind of work up to. I do pretty well with spice, but like after trying the dragon sauce, and I'm like, that had some punch. After trying the drink, and that had some punch, I'm like, they're gonna have some serious heat in these dishes, so I'm excited to try them at some point. But yeah, I can highly recommend the Blue Dragon. And again, our experience for timing, I think, was just different. Other people got in, you know, and out within an hour, so I think you'll be fine coming in and out in an hour, no problem. I think just because we were doing content, again, I think it was a little bit different. Either way, hopefully you guys had fun hanging out with us over at the Blue Dragon restaurant here inside of Celestial Park over at Epic Universe. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments below any other restaurants you guys really want a more deeper dive into. We will do one for Atlantic, but typically we're doing a little bit more quick hits when it comes to some of the other food restaurants in the area. But if you guys really want to see one of the other restaurants that they offer here, we could definitely do a deeper dive. Either way, thank you guys for hanging out with us here today, and thank you guys so much for being here.